That's right.
Suck it.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Hernandez is now being charged, because he didn't have enough charges, charged with witness intimidation. If you guys remember, he did shoot the guy in the face. The one guy he shot that he didn't kill. The guy who he shot and supposedly the bullet hit his arm and ricocheted into his face. Apparently that was witness intimidation is what they're saying now.
That's called an act of fail right there.
Yeah. He apparently had mentioned the double murder in Massachusetts to Tebow, and then Tebow would never do that.
No. They were teammates. It's okay.
That's true. And then Hernandez shot him, and that's the whole shot in the face thing that he sued him for. But
that'd be even better if the Tebow act was shooting guys in the face.
Ooh, that's a Hernandez act. Yeah. Tebow would never.
No.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Tebow will heal that face.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tebow's up sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, up sky.
So now another charge.
One more charge to add to his.
Which means years more of Aaron Hernandez being on the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we got to keep this going.
The hits just keep coming.
Yep. Yeah, they do. Literally. Georgia signs Todd Gurley bill.
Ooh, another college bill, huh?
Gurley, which criminalizes the influencing influenza. Yes,
it's that damn flu.
Yeah, of student athletes to break NCAA rules. So if you influence a student athlete to break NCAA rules, you'll be criminalized in Georgia, because apparently they've literally ran out of all problems.
I actually finally agree with the NCAA doing something here, because they always put it on the athlete. Being enticed by lots of money, would you not fucking do it?
Well, especially a lot of these kids come out the projects and they had no money.
And they're being enticed by...
Compelling and rich.
Accidental.
They didn't touch it.
Wow,
hands right here.
This is compelling.
Hands on my dick right now. I'm talking about Tebow.
Because they're being enticed by adults who want to make money off of them. So finally,
put them out on the street.
They're making it illegal for these adults to entice these kids. I mean, these kids should be able to do it, but these adults should be held accountable, not the students.
Well, you know who was really trying to entice them? Bruce Jenner.
I'm not gay. I like women. Amber Lancaster.
Yeah, my Bruce was more like a drunk Huell Hauser.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I like your subtle Bruce laugh there.
Yeah. Joker.
Yeah.
That was Stooges. Where was I? Chris Christie is a big fat fuck.
Yeah.
And he proves it by going to football games and putting stuff on his debit card. So he gets to go to the Giants games because the stadium is government owned.
Is in New Jersey too.
And it's in New Jersey. But that didn't stop him from spending $82,594 on 58 occasions.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yes. Christie's most notable spending spree occurred during the 2010 and 11 NFL football seasons at MetLife Stadium, where the New York Giants and Jets play their home games. New Jersey's governor traditionally enjoys free use of luxury boxes for games and other events at the government-owned venue, but food and beverages cost extra. On 58 occasions, Christie...
And he can eat a lot.
Have you seen this guy? Christie used a debit card to pay a total of $82,594 to Delaware North Sports Service, which operates the concessions at MetLife. The governor's office did not provide any receipts, business reasons, or name of individuals entertained, but defended the expense.
It was Kanye.
Oh, that's right. The official nature and business purposes of the event remains the case, regardless of whether the event is at the State House, drum thwacket, or sporting venue. What is a drum thwacket?
Drum thwacket.
Drum thwacket.
Drum thwacket?
DRUMTHWACKET. Drum thwacket.
Some kind of a drum solo or
I
something?
don't know what that is.
Yeah. So.
Well, wasn't he seeing at Cowboys games? Like
Christie?
in the playout? Yeah.
Oh, I think he was in Jones's box.
And Jerry Jones's box.
Because none of the New York area teams can make it to the fucking playoffs. You got to go somewhere. Somewhere's got a lot of food.
Drum thwacket is the residence of the governor of New Jersey. So I guess that's the Capitol House.
That's a made-up name.
It's so fucking stupid.
Let's head over to
leave
Drum
it to Jersey.
Thwacket and visit the Gov.
Yeah, that comes out to over $1,400 per game over 58 games.
Wow.
I just did a little math there on my calculadora.
That's a lot of fucking eating.
That is.
Holy shit.
He got the fucking footlongs for sure in his butt.
God damn.
It came out his butt.
And he ate a lot.
Yeah, exactly. So, good Lord, Chris Christie. Good luck running for president, you fat fuck.
At least it was on his debit card. I guess that's
no,
the one.
That's getting billed back to the taxpayers.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
Yeah, he's funneling it in somewhere.
He's butt filling it.
Yeah.
Apparently. How do you eat that much fucking food?
With the cash he's being given by lots of people.
Yeah.
We should say.
Speaking of funneling, You guys want to funnel in some knowledge?
Oh, hell
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Don't
I
read
could use
books
some of
because
that.
that's
I don't want to read.
yeah, that's for pussies.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't want to do
Pussies.
Head yourself over to Audible. Get free audiobook
Oh,
download.
yeah.
audibletrial.com. It's AUDIBLE trial.com/charity strike. No, the /charity strike. Free audiobook download. That fucking easy. Go do it. Before we head any further, let me get into the most important part of the show.
Hello, ladies.
Today's chick of the day. See how creepy I can say that. Her name is Maggie Vesey. It's MAGGIE. Got a little Jeff Jarrett there. VESSEY.
EY, because it filled it in for me.
Why? Because I have a boner. She is a middle distance track star for USA. She's from Sequal, California. I don't know where that is. Starred for Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. I do know where that is. And she's hot as fuck. Unfortunately, she does not have a lot of like bikini or sexy nude photos.
She wears very, very shortcut shorts, though. So.
Yes, she is very easy on the eyes, even easier on the track. Whatever that means.
Indeed. I would definitely
Indeed.
drum thwack it to her.
Yeah, I already did. So do yourself a favor. Check
Or-
out Maggie Vesey. What?
Nothing.
Oh,
It was
there
going to be a failed joke. I'm glad I caught myself.
Oh, please. What's,
nice
what's stopping
catch.
you this time?
Whew! I must not be drunk enough.
No.
Why? Do you
Catching
like?
myself from telling bad jokes.
Oh, I was like, why? Because you think the chick's hot?
yeah, yeah, that too.
Yeah, exactly. All right, what song should I play for boxing? I didn't set one up.
Great story.
That's what gets played.
It's a
Super
punch out.
Yeah. Manny has shoulder surgery last week. Manny Pacquiao.
Mm-hmm.
He could face disciplinary action for not disclosing the injury prior to the event because he did have it prior to the event.
All boxers fight fucking injured.
Wow!
Sorry, just had to
Back
put
up
it
for
out
that.
there. Just had to put it out there.
See how your mouth is
Very
on the
loudly.
microphone when you yell. I need to do this back here.
I'm told keep it on the base, and I'm good.
That's the shaft.
Something
Oh.
totally different.
It's the shaft, not the microphone.
You're confused.
Yes, please don't get confused again. So he could face disciplinary action for not disclosing it, which could include fines and suspensions. 2 fans are suing Pacquiao for a total of $5 million for failing to disclose this injury. Talking about losses in not only pay-per-view revenue because they had to pay for it, but also losses in gambling money because they would have gambled differently had they known he was injured.
No, they wouldn't have. He was the underdog no matter what.
Yes, but
No matter what.
I like this. I like this because it's a stupid fucking sport. It makes too much goddamn money. Sue the fuck out of them.
I'd rather see Mayweather get sued. Pacquiao's
Sue them both.
a decent dude.
No, he's not.
A decent dude, I said.
Define decent.
Better than Mayweather.
Let me tell you, I've met him a couple times, and I've also met his mistress more than I've met his wife.
Hey, decent dude.
Hey,
He has a
Hey,
mistress.
he don't do that anymore.
sure he doesn't.
Does he beat her? No. Makes him decent.
Who said beating?
Mayweather beats his women.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, he's getting sued for that.
God, I loved your joke last week, midlife. Hearing it again last week was hilarious.
No, thank you.
That he's 50-0 because he won the other 2 fights.
He won those 2.
Oh, it was so good.
You all right, big boy?
No, it was a good joke. I have to relive the moment here.
Need a napkin?
I do need a nap.
I don't have many, so he's got to relive that one over and over.
I'll say midlife doesn't remember that joke.
Hey, you know what joke?
I said that?
That was a joke?
I did.
I was
Was I-
serious.
Was I on the show last week?
What show? Awkward Apocalypse? So anyways, Pacquiao, like I alluded to, is being sued by Josie Harris, baby mama, because he was talking shit about her, apparently.
Good.
Focuses on comments Mayweather made during an April interview with Yahoo News anchor Katie Couric. I didn't even know she was on Yahoo News. Didn't she have her own fucking show on NBC or some shit?
She used to. Nobody gives a shit about Katie Couric.
No.
Apparently not.
She never left the whatever morning show
Here's
she
the
was
thing.
on.
When you get more options for TV, people give a shit less about talentless hacks like Katie Couric.
Jeez.
Spoken like a man that knows.
Like a man that's drinking Trader Joe's beer.
Yeah, sounds about right. In which he said he was restraining his ex-girlfriend and that she was on drugs at the time of the incident. The lawsuit calls Mayweather's comments utterly false.
And he went to prison for what reason?
Restraining her.
Restraining her. Okay.
Yeah.
That's against the law, you know.
He's like, I had a restraining order.
It's a judicial system.
You can't restrain a woman.
But they said there
That's
was a
for sure.
restraining order against me.
I get it.
Mhm.
I see what you did there.
Mhm.
So,
So why didn't you stop that one?
yeah, where's your self-control then? And Mayweather also says there will be no rematch for Pacquiao
Who
because
cares?
he's been a sore loser. And to that I say, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
go
thank
ahead.
you. Oh, thank you so
We
much.
don't have to bring it up on the show again.
Oh, please. This is
Boxing may be done forever on this show.
It is finally done forever.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Mayweather's going to change his mind in 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's way too much money to be made, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Though, in all honesty, being, even though we all hate boxing, in all honesty, do you think if they had a rematch, would it make as much money, more money, less money?
Less.
I say less.
I don't think much less, but it'll be a little bit less.
Because
Because there'll be a little bit less people wanting to watch it.
I think had Mayweather, fucking turned it on the last couple of rounds and actually started punching the guy in the face, made it exciting, even though he won, just as see, we can have an exciting fight, people might be more willing to buy it. But it's a boring fucking fight. Fights in general are boring. Boxing fights, excuse me, are boring in general.
That's right, but motherfucker.
I'd rather watch what
Watch your mouth.
what Trigger Mike is about to talk about.
Hold on 1 second before I
Does
say
he
hit the
even know?
music.
He has no
1
idea.
second. The only way this match will make more money if there is a rematch is if Manny Pacquiao just talks a lot of shit. And I would love it.
You
if
could
he
not
did.
understand
That's
what
not
he's saying.
That's not going to happen.
You have to say it through Freddie Roach.
Right, right. Freddie Roach. He's going
How
to
dare
fuck
you.
up Floyd.
Freddie Roach is
Excuse my language.
a humble man. He's a great man.
Where's my parky boots?
This fight.
Wow.
This fight was such a huge disappointment to everybody.
Except
I
for
think-
people that knew what was going to happen.
Well, everybody
Like
knows
myself.
how Mayweather fights. Boxing fans knows how Mayweather fights, but for some reason they were still excited about the fight. I think it's going to be different,
Mhm.
and it was the same thing. And everybody was so disappointed. I think if they did it again, everybody would be like, "Yeah, well, okay."
I think there's a couple ways you can make it interesting. One, TLC match. Tables,
There it
ladders, and
is.
chairs, bitches. Tables, ladders, and chairs. If that's not going to work, how about a handicap 2-on-3 Pacquiao and Mayweather versus one of the Klitschko brothers?
That'd be nice.
That'd be a good fight.
Yeah.
Two little shits versus a big old mean fuck.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'd watch that.
So are we skipping trivia?
Well, okay, we'll talk about trivia.
Okay, I just want to make sure
No,
before
actually,
I say
thank
hit
you
my
for
music,
reminding
so.
me. Nobody answered the trivia question, which was fucking easy except for Sergio. He said $4. Slight hint. It's a little above that.
Oh
right.
man,
The question was, how much money did Macchiao
Pacquiao, there we
That's
go.
what the Macchiao
That's
fight.
how it works nowadays.
Yes, the
Combine
Macchiao.
the words.
How much money did the Macchiao fight make combined per second? So how much did the two fighters combined make per second? That's the Macchiao fight. How much? Sergio's answer was $4. He was a little under.
Just a little bit.
Little bit.
He tried.
Yeah, he did try. So please get us an answer. And if
Let's
you're
grade
right,
him on a curve, yeah?
like your dick.
Yeah.
If you're right, you get have a Pacquiao Mayweather hat, which is kind of cool.
oh nice.
That's the direction it's curved, too.
That's right. Along with some TCS swag, which Manny knows all about.
Swag.
So that's it.
That's right. Hey,
Uh-huh.
hit my music.
Okay.
Body's ready, my heart's on fire. I'm gonna push it over the wire.
Oh, yeah. Earlier this year,
I was on key that time.
you were. It was remarkable.
Yeah.
Earlier this year, I brought the people the story that Reebok and UFC are merging together to create UFC fight apparel.
And I remember as if it were just earlier this year.
That's right. And the
Was that
figure-
this year?
It was this year.
Wow,
It's going to
time
happen.
sure is going by fast.
July 2015 is when the actual fight gear will be
My birthday.
on every fighter.
That's
And
also this year.
The figures have come out on how much
is?
each fighter is going to be
It's
making.
Little Phil's birthday.
What is it, Boone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boone's birthday. Let me bring the Boone right now.
Yeah.
So the figures.
Hashtag.
Yeah, that's right. The figures have come out. So UFC and Reebok have signed a 6-year.
Every time you say Reebok, is you get to the I keep thinking you're going to say rebound. I keep like perking up. Like,
What?
yes?
Yes?
So
Are you
it's-
talking to me?
So they earlier this year, I even said it. They signed a 6-year, $70 million deal over. So 6 years over $70 million over 6 years given to fighters only. So the UFC has decided that the fighters are going to make all the money for this because they're no longer going to be allowed to have sponsors in the ring. The figures have come out about how much each fighter is going to make, and at first they decided it was going to be based on rankings, but there was a conflict of interest because the sports writers were going to be the ones basically ranking fighters, and there's kind of a weird conflict of interest there because it's arbitrary at that point. So they decided